I think you're a little late. Can you hear me? You can't talk? No audio? So that would just be 50% value. Can you hear me now, Sol?
Yes, I can hear you. Thanks.
Awesome. Cool. Did you get the notes? It looks like Ate can't speak or something. I don't know what's going on with that, and no one else is here. I guess not too surprising. Sandra, yeah, you made it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the check-ins. And if you don't have the notes, maybe you could see my screen here.
Yes, I am seeing your screen now.
Down here, let's do 20 minutes, 24 minutes. All right, I'll start with check-in. So we're also gonna say where we are from. Oh, we have to do our statements, okay? So we're doing where we are from and statements.
Okay.
I'll start. So my name's Jay. I am in California. Oh, does anyone want to take notes while I'm while we're in I can try to take notes and talk at the same time. It's not easy. My number is I am a 2.1.
Hello?
Oh, hi. We're just
Hi,
starting
Jay.
check-ins. Oh, is that a Tig?
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Yes,
Great.
Jay.
All right, we're starting check-ins.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
so I'm a 2.1. I'm in California. I've been working a lot on the recruitment, the budget. I'm working on the functionality plan. I've been dealing with all the mess, contention and Alberto and all that stuff. Lots going on. Now we're trying to get this budget done, so hopefully that works out. We also did reimbursements.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I am in 1 day X time. It's currently daytime. And I am willing to work during 100% A stop and get rest in back pay benefits. Whoa. Who would like to check in next?
I can start if you want. My name is Sol. I'm in Buenos Aires. I work as a payroll specialist in a US company. I'm in charge of all the stuff of payroll, paying all the employees, also the to manage all the payslip requirements of the employees, and also make the budget for finance. I can work by day here, and I'm willing to work like 100% as a contractor.
Cool. And what company are you working with for the payroll? I mean, you don't have to say, but just curious.
It's called Anubu. They are in Denver.
Very cool. All right. Let's see if you got everything. So you're 1x daytime. And what have you been working on?
What? Sorry.
What have you been working on for FQN?
No, I didn't start working in AQM. Like I don't know anything about you.
Yeah, but you have done some stuff, right? You went to the recruitment portal. You did your pop. You did some stuff, right?
Ah, yes, yes, yes. That I did today. I did like the pop up, and but I didn't do the recruitment part. Like I chat with you, I think, in Upwork.
Great. Cool. Thank you. Cool. Who would
Thank
like
you.
to next?
Okay, I'll go next.
Okay. Oh wait. We missed
Yes, Jay.
one thing for Soul, which is your number from 0 to 9 on how you're feeling. How you're doing today.
3.2.
3.2. Perfect. Okay. Atay.
Okay, I'm at a 2.25.
For breath,
Got a day. Cameroonian.
2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause, inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Okay, I'm a Cameroonian. I've been working lately on the payrolls, and because we're having some internet issues, that's why I've been silent for a while. But my God, grace, I'm back. I am on a computer. I'm 1.5x. Check.
And it's 11 your time?
Yeah, 11 p.m.
All right.
No, Jay, it's 10 p.m.
10. All right.
Yeah, UTC plus one.
Great. So Wender, you don't have to have your video on. Sometimes it makes it difficult for global communications with all the videos, depending on people's speed.
Okay, so
You want to have,
I have to put it on.
yeah, it's up to you.
Okay,
But who would like to check in? Do you want to check in next, or?
okay. Let me try to put it up.
Sorry, guys, my background. Let me just. It's a little bit noisy.
Oh wait, we
Sorry
have
about
Lucy as well. So Lucy could check in. Sandra, you can check in.
Okay.
Yeah, I can check in.
I guess it's my turn, Sandra.
Sandra, you want to go? Okay, Sandra.
Yes, I'll go first.
Okay,
My name is Sandra. I'm Nigerian. I work based here in Lagos. Okay, I specialize on recruitment and budget. I'm willingly to work during 100% pay stuff and get the rest on back pay.
Great. And what was your number?
Okay, 6.5.
6.5. Excellent. All right. Atay, did you do your statement?
No, Jay, let me do it. I'm willing to work 100% upfront and have it as back pay.
Great. All right. So who wants to go next? Tinba.
I'll go next, Lucy.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I'm Lucy from South Sudan, currently living in Kenya, Nairobi. I've been working on rankings, recruitment follow-ups, and doing follow-ups on sessions and many more priorities that I've been working on. Check. I'm 6.2.
2. Perfect. Thank you, Lucy.
I'm on computer 2x.
Oh yeah, you're a computer 2x. Okay. So 2x.
I forgot to add on phone, tablet.
All right. So
Yes,
Sandra, you're on phone / tablet, and you're 2x as well, right, Sandra? Or is it 1.5?
1.5.
Okay. 1 point. And you're also 10 p.m.
yo,
Perfect.
Yes,
Okay.
UTC plus one.
So
Nigeria.
that brings us to Chinwendu. or Chi?
Okay. Yes, Chinwendu. Chinwendu.
Great.
Yes, I'm a Nigerian.
Chinwendu.
Yes, Chinwendu. I'm a Nigerian. Yes, I've been working as a business development manager. I also work on payrolls. I work on customer care. I also work on recruitment, handling staff, and and all related administrative tasks.
Great.
Hello?
And so Nigeria would be also 1.5x 10 p.m.
Yes, yes, 10 o'clock UTC plus one.
Great. And then just to remind us, you are interested in being a full worker or a decision maker? Let's just make sure we have your, we'll go over that more later.
Yes.
But normal worker, right?
Hello?
Okay. We'll figure that out later. So let's go to Abu Bakar.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We didn't get Shenendradu's number. What was your number from 0 to 9?
0 to 9. Oh,
And he statement.
My number?
Yeah. How are you
Yeah,
feeling?
how are you feeling from 0 to 9?
Sorry, 4, I think. I don't I
4?
get you well.
Great. And you have your
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and
Right.
stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
So we're going to take a quick 30-second stretch. This is our halfway point, and then at the bottom of the hour, we take a break. A quick stretch.
Is it for me? Is it for Chiwindi?
No. For the
No, we're good.
entire team.
But for you, you were working on your pop, right? You have a pop? All right. So let's go to Abu Bakar.
I'm at 3.5. I'm looking forward to the session.
Great. Abu Bakar is one of our decision makers. So he's just here for the budget session, making final decisions on the budget. Great. All right. So I think everyone checked in. Excellent. So if anyone wants any roles, we can step up on some of the roles. We need organizational timekeeper would be helpful. Audio indexing, can help with that as well. Storytelling. All this stuff is super important.
You can do notes and
I'll do timekeeping.
Can you do organizational timekeeping, Lucy?
Yes, value tracking.
Value tracking, excellent. All right. Okay, cool. So let's go on to our topics. So the priority of the session is obviously on the budget. This is our monthly and quarterly budget.
I can equally facilitate.
Do you want to help facilitate, Ate? Okay. For you, Ate, do you want to go through the topics, or do you want me to do the topics?
Okay, just go ahead and do the topics, Jay.
Okay, I'll do the topics, and you can help with some of the topic when we get into them. So anyways, obviously our deadline is that we have the recruitment budget 100% pay stop, and then we also have our payroll setup with 70% pay stop. So we'll go over those in detail as needed, but the main issue here is just getting agreement on our recruitment. So I think the primary goal is interviews that are required, and then we would need to go into our rankings. So final ranking agreement. So the desired outcome here would be, final ranking agreement. Then interviews is to finalize POPs and workers, worker evaluations. And
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And then we can do like a budget, options, and then we need to get final agreement on budget. So the final agreement on budget will get us off 100% pay stop. And then our budget options would just be to, list list workers and costs for total budget available, right? So I'll say budget options and cuts / baseline, getting clarity on our budget. So I think these are our primary topics. Other topics that I think are also important is obviously dealing with our and just all of the contentious issues with Alberto leaving. So that's going to be interesting, but I don't know if we'll get to that. We'll just have to see. Okay, so I would propose our first topics to be focused on the new recruits here, which is going to be Seoul and Chinwendu. So I would say our first topics, topic 1 and topic 2, we would do interviews, answer questions, and get get clarity on top verifications for the budget.
Okay, that's a 7 slide early on POP verification.
Was that you saying anything or no? I think each of these probably will take about 9 to 18 minutes to do these. We can't do like super in-depth interviews. So does that sound good for our first 2 topics? From there, we can go into our final rankings and then ideally get voted on the budget, get our budget organized.
Okay, that
No
sounds good.
objections from me.
Yes.
It's okay by
Okay.
me.
Okay, so the rankings probably going to take a little bit longer, and budget options always going to take a little longer. Okay, cool, awesome. So let's go into Seoul. Looks like we lost Shinenbu. Could someone send a message to? Oh no, they're back. Okay, excellent. So if there's no objections to the topic, the first topic would be on Seoul, and we can get the tab ready, and then we can go ahead and go into Seoul. We want to get to the top, so we can do it. All right, so Ate, are you helping with the notes, or should I make the tab?
Jay, please help. My hands are a little bit busy with the papers.
Get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
All right, so I want to get Soul's pop. I believe it's in the pop support. Soul Girl, people send us the link. You got the link. Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Pop. Does anyone have Soul's pop? So here's Kennisha's pop. So this one is. I don't see pops.
I think like I sent you in the general
This
community.
is it.
Okay, great.
Let's see if this is. So if I click on this is either Soul's or it's going to be okay. So first of all, we don't have access. So that is obviously a problem. And obviously, we typically try to review and verify before the meeting, but obviously we're extremely short on workers, so neither of these do we have access to.
Oh,
so
okay.
That is a problem for both Seoul and Chinwendu. So Chinwendu, CHDISC, is that you on Discord?
Yes.
Hello?
Is CHDISC, is that you in Disc?
Yes, Chidix. Yes, it's me.
Perfect. Okay. So both of you need to make your pops accessible. So to do that, you go to the share button and you go into general access. Anyone with a link can edit or at least view, so that we're able to view your pop, and then that's kind of like the step 1. From there, we're going to be doing interview questions. Interview questions are pretty simple, and I'll link that here. So this is the link to the evaluations and interviews. Also, anyone can do any other evaluations for the team. Somebody has to evaluate me. So everybody needs at least one evaluation per quarter in order to qualify for the budget. So if no one's evaluated me yet, you definitely should do that. And someone could also
Then
go results. Okay, so
Okay.
let's check. She gave access. So I still don't see access to that one. Let's try this one. And you can also link it. Okay, Souls is working. Perfect. All right, so maybe we can make a topic for topic 2. I'll do it right now. Topic 2 is okay. And I'll put that one here. Okay, so that one's Souls.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so for your pop, it's $200 a month. Like more like business stuff, we get reimbursed. So I have here $200 a month for 20 hours.
Sorry, it was the first one.
First one.
Yes, the budget that is there.
Okay, well, we also did a temporary proposal that we want it to be aligned with. So if we go to your temp proposal, this would be on a new recruit team. We're looking for Soul. Does anyone see Soul's temp proposal? Worker hire temp for Kennisha.
I can't get.
Here it is. I found it.
I don't have access to.
It says here you're $7 an hour for $840.
I don't have access to Source Hub.
You should. It's in the notes. It's working for me. So it's not working for you?
For me, so I should request access.
Let me see here. So if I
I
go
did already.
there, it says anyone with the link can view. You're not able to see it? Try to refresh.
No.
Okay, so what I have here for the temporary proposal was $7 an hour, which is 30 hours a week for $840 per month.
It isn't working.
Per week for $840 per month. Okay, let me try to refresh here, see if it's working for me. I mean, it's definitely working for me. I don't know. Can you just look at my screen or something? I don't know what to say, Ate. I'm sorry it's not working for you. So is that correct? The 30 hours per week for $840 a month?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Cool. So you need to update your pop. So this right here is incorrect information. So I can't edit here. So you need to make it editable, or you need to correct this yourself. And that needs to be corrected and verified. Great. But other than that, your pop is okay. Your jurisdiction is 782 and 1,946. So your jurisdiction is also wrong. So I would also highlight that. So we can make here a list of what to fix on your pop. You need to fix the jurisdiction. Your jurisdiction is Buenos Aires, and it is going to be this one here. And then you also need to fix your pay rate, which is 30 hours for 8. Okay, so let's go into the interview. Are there any other questions from you?
Break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to take a 5-minute break. And Soul, when we come back, you can ask any question you want to just kind of get a baseline, and then we're going to do the interview, and then see if there's any other questions, and then we'll move on to Kennisha. Okay, so 5-minute break. All right?
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry, I have to leave.
Thinking about like all this negativity about how I shouldn't be doing this, and it's not making money. But you should focus on making money or something. I'm working on making money. I just brought in $13,000 in the last couple of months. That's like actually more like $15,000 to $16,000. That's good. But you have no idea where.
Hello? Hello?
I'm gonna keep doing more.
Hello.
My work is like it's no longer playing. It's disappeared. It's gone. It's like you haven't been working on it. We haven't even launched and like tried. I've done with dozens of clients over the last decade. Like it's not that hard to find candidates. If it would help me, it would be a million times easier. You know? All right, 2 more minutes here for our break.
Can we start now? Because I have to leave now in a couple of minutes.
You need to leave?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And were you planning on coming back or scheduling any other time? Like when is the next time you're available?
Like I can start now the interview if you want.
Okay, well my first question is when are you available in general for working?
I can start working like next week.
Okay, so it'll be next week. And generally these times work okay for you, or are there particular times that work better?
I prefer earlier, like in my morning. So I think like maybe you are in the West Coast, no?
Yeah, I mean we're looking for people who mainly can work at this time and later. So if that doesn't work for you, I mean you could still work with us. It's just a matter of collaborating and working with the whole team as opposed to working with me personally. But and so we'll just have to see how that works out. But we're definitely looking for people who can work this time for 4 or 5 hours, in this time for California. But it's
No, for me this hour is like very late. Now is 6, almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah. So anyways, before this is we call it Hydra. So Hydra, we do have 3 sessions scheduled per week, regularly scheduled, and we can always schedule more sessions. So either way, there's definitely time that could be worked before this. So, but it's just good to know. Okay, anyways, let's go into the interview.
Okay.
We'll get you out of here.
Yes.
So the interview questions. The first question, so this will be Sol. Your name check. Okay. Can you speak fluent English? Seems like it. Yes. Professional.
Yes, 7.
Very professional. Internet communication. Does your electricity, your communication, your internet, your phone connection, how's that?
Like an 8.
Okay, so if you give me numbers, then my evaluation will be like you are not answering any questions, right? So my questions to you are the goal will be having answers to the questions so I can evaluate you. You can evaluate yourself as well. So
And
if you go to line
time
14,
to start. Please get focused on the session.
so if you go to line 14, you can click on this. You can evaluate yourself with your own numbers, right? But so when I am evaluating you, you should just answer the question and I choose my own number. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. Sorry.
So the question for you would be, how is your internet connection? Do you ever have problems with your electricity and stability and things like that for audio communication?
No, I don't have any problems with electricity and neither internet.
Cool. All right, so the next question is about showing up on time and or canceling. Like, do you show up on time? Are you reliable? And or do you cancel before the session if you can't make it?
No, I'm very reliable in scheduled meetings.
Cool. All right, so the next question is about following up with work. Do you do deliverables, output, or you just kind of just do tasks and not really take on responsibilities? Like, do you follow through with your work until the actual deliverables and output are completed?
No, I follow my work because I have days of schedule, so I need to follow the things that I do.
Great. And overall, our main issue as an organization is that we just have lots of the work is easy. It's just there's a lot of it. So someone will have 10 responsibilities. They'll follow through with 2 or 3 of them, but then 7 of them they don't follow through with.
Yes.
So do you get work completed with minimal oversight and training, or do you prefer lots of training and know exactly what you want to do? Obviously, with us, we kind of don't have a lot of time for training. So sometimes it can be difficult for certain workers who don't want to work until they know how to do something perfectly and not make any mistakes. So the question is, do you prefer minimal oversight and training?
No, I prefer like in minimal training, and then I can make questions about things that I didn't understand in the training.
Great, great, cool. And we do a lot of training. We have every single responsibility has a training, organizing spreadsheet, and everything. But we're always trying to get more organized. Do you work substantial hours above the budgeted hours? So, we're not expecting anybody to want to invest and put in hours more than their budgeted hours, but we always ask the question because we need people to put in the time. So for you, if you're budgeting 30 hours a week, this would be like, are you willing to work 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week? For example, sometimes I'm working 40, 50-hour weeks, but obviously it's fine if the answer is no. It just depends on your.
No, sorry.
Do you understand the question, or was that your answer?
Yes, I understand the question.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
My
and then
answer is
obviously if you're only working in the mornings, then it would be hard to get up to the 30 hours.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so the next question is, do you like to follow policies and learn policies? We have lots of policies, but sometimes it's good some people just want to work on their own and do their own thing and not really worry about the policies. So following policies, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yes, I always work with the policies of the company.
Okay, cool. And overall, we have something called policy tracking. When you break a policy, we ask you to do policy tracking. And then it's like part of our training, right? So when you break a policy, you learn the policy by doing the policy tracking. And it doesn't really affect your base pay or anything. It only affects like bonuses and things like that. All right, so are you able to do global team scheduling? Do you have experience scheduling across the world, like different time zones and coordinating, team schedules?
Yes, I do that now.
Okay. Real-time virtual assistant work. Do you have experience in real-time virtual assistant work?
No.
No, okay. Do you take on a session position? So this would be, do you have experience with like facilitation, timekeeping, note-taking, running meetings?
Yes, I have experience.
You do? Okay, cool. And then the last 2 questions are related to Google Drive. Are you familiar with like doing reports and Word documents, and are you familiar with financial spreadsheets and doing financial spreadsheet equations and functions and all that?
Yes, I have experience.
Okay, well, each one of those do so writing reports and documents.
Reports and spreadsheets in Excel for finance
Like anyway, this
most
sounds
of
like
the time.
you do part of those pretty good. All right, so anyone else have any other questions for Sol? Any other questions for Sol? Okay, I think that would be a no. So I'm going to
None from
submit
me.
that. So that gets your evaluation completed. So now, Sol, do you have any other questions for us? Anything at all? And then,
Uh,
yeah, go from there.
yes, I want to know like what the company do.
Yeah. So
Uh,
the easiest way to answer that is that we are a business support service company. We focus and specialize almost exclusively on social organizations and causes that people want to start. So we primarily are
Time
working.
for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So our two primary focus is one, to help start up social organizations. We want to help the world be a better place, and we do that not by saying we have the answers. We don't know how to make the world a better place. What we believe is that by helping social organizations be successful, we can help the world. So if somebody wants to start a nonprofit, or they want to start, a social, social profit, or they want to start, an organization, a political organization, whatever, to make the world a better place, we want to support them to do that better. Okay.
okay,
The
that
second
sounds
thing
cool.
we do is we oversee a lot of finances for a lot of different organizations. So we're not an organization, we're like a network of many organizations, and so we oversee hundreds of thousands of dollars of finances. So we deal with asset management, we deal with trading and crypto, we deal with stocks, all of that, to oversee the finances that we have for or other organizations that are not us. Okay.
Yes.
So those are the main things that we do as a company, is basically, support new startup social organizations and oversee the money needed to do so. And then in terms of like our history, obviously, we've been around for decades. I founded this whole network decades ago. But everything basically fell apart during the pandemic. And so our current trajectory is really what we call our launch. We're trying to get functional, like get back to a functional model, and then launch and bring in more clients and get more activities. So currently we don't have any additional clients besides our own organizations that we are currently, have going on. And we do admin fees and stuff like that. So a lot right now is just based on our savings, and we have limited budgets and everything. But once we can launch, and once we can get back engaged with the public and bring in more new clients, that should all change. And our hope is to do that as soon as possible. And that's why we're hiring people to help with getting
Yes,
organized
help.
and getting launched, getting more public in engagement. So hopefully that answers your question. Any other questions?
Yes. What do you expect about my role in the company?
Well, there's plenty of different roles. Does anyone here? Let me just pull up our roles spreadsheet. So roles, FQN positions. So just remind everybody, we are a co-op. We are called the FQN Community Network Contributors Co-op. Everyone who joins is a owner. This is our ranking of all of our most
Time to
important
pause.
positions.
Please
Although I
stop.
do want to
Close
add
your
one
eyes.
position.
Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I'm not sure if you're interested in continuing with payroll and budget. So this is basically the type of work and then the name of the position we give it. So we
Yes.
do have payroll and budget. Our payroll and our budget is, I mean, everything's a disaster right now. So anything you work on is really important. You wouldn't really be able to do the deputy, because the deputy position is really where we need more like, currently what we call this time is Andromeda. So just so everyone knows, we take the entire world, we split it up into 8 octants, and each octant has 3 hours, and each one has a name. So currently, this is what's called Andromeda Hour 2, and then we do Cobalt right? So Andromeda and Cobalt is basically from this time for the next like 4, 5, 6 hours. So that would be like the deputy, someone who's working directly with me, and this is the most important position that we need to fill so that the work can move forward. Because if nobody's working with me and everyone just wants to work on their own, it gets difficult. So luckily, Lucy's been working with me a lot. Sandra stepping up, very excited. But as far as doing payroll and budget, that's good. We also have our taxes and government compliance position, the treasurer support and all the assets. We have the client work coordination, which relates to the sales, right? Sales and client outreach so that we can bring in more money. We have the NRT coordinator, which is our recruitment support. The cooperative program coordinator, which oversees our sponsorship program for supporting our organizations that we support. And then we have evaluation, other. So these are kind of like all of our general positions.
Yeah,
and
yes.
The storytelling, which is going to be social media, telling our story to the world. Okay, so those are the positions. The positions will be decided based on the ranking, which will be the next topic 3, possibly, once we get agreement on topic 3. Once the ranking has been approved and finalized, whoever ranks highest gets to choose their position first. Okay? But yes. Overall, we all work on everything. We're a small startup. This is literally all of us. There is nobody else, right? There's no one else. The people who are here at the session are the people doing the work. So there's like, right now it's basically me, Lucy, Sandra. Ate hopefully will get back involved, and then we're hiring you and Chinendru, so that's pretty much it. So there's lots of work to do. So if you choose a position, that's just what you call your paid position or like your coordinator position, but you can work on everything. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds cool. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Not for now.
Cool. All right, so if you need to go and check out immediately, we can just go straight to checkout.
And stretch and move around.
But we're gonna do a quick 30-second stretch, and then if you need a whistle, you can check out, and then we can check in again next week depending on the budget decision making.
Okay.
All right, so let's stretch. And that's also our halfway point before our next break. So, Sol, did you want to check out now, or do you want to continue with Chinin?
No, we can check now if you want.
Do you want to continue, or you check out?
Yes, we can continue.
Okay, so you can check out in like at the next break if you want, like 15 minutes. We always try to check in about checking out. So we're done with Sol. Any other last questions for Sol before we move on to Chininwu? Topic.
Chininwu.
The only other thing I want to mention, which I think will be helpful for everyone, is getting clarity on the rankings. Oh my goodness gracious, here we go. So if I come into here, I just want to copy and paste the rankings. So Sandra, you sent me notes from before. And so I can copy and paste the current rankings. So these are the current rankings. Whoever ranks lowest will be substitutes based on our budget. So if you're a substitute, you're guaranteed 1 week per month. But either way, all our rankings are ranked on New World. You are $7 an hour, Sol. So you are going to be ranked right in the middle. Okay.
Okay. So yes.
$7 an hour, $7 an hour. So it's right about the middle. And just so everyone knows, and this is what we call our pay rate ranking. So everybody's ranked based on their pay rate. The more money you want to get paid, the lower your ranking. And then the other half of our ranking is so it's 50% pay rate, and then the other half is 50% evaluation. So we just did your evaluation, Sol, which you did pretty good on the evaluation. So your final ranking will be determined based on half evaluation, half pay rate. All right, does that make sense? And we feel like
that makes sense.
Fair system, so because we can't just endlessly pay people money, even if they're the most amazing worker in the world. If they want $100 an hour, it just doesn't fit.
No, of course, you work like with social organizations. I think like you don't have a lot of money to pay to employees, so
Yes.
I understand the situation. Yes.
In our current budget,
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
we'll be talking about our budget, but my calculations are that our budget is somewhere around $3,800 per month. So
Okay.
if you don't have a lot of money, we're gonna work with what we can, and if we can go over budget, but anything over $380 is what we call in the red. So we're gonna try to figure out our budget and get that all organized. But anyways, I just wanted to get a kind of idea of kind of where you fall in the overall ranking because you're gonna be leaving and you're gonna miss stuff. All right, so let's go back to Chinendru. We're gonna go into topic number 2, which we already have agreement on. And hopefully we can see your pop. So let's start with the pop.
Okay. So if you want, I can leave you and we can chat later.
If you want to check out, you can. We just do a checkout. You want to check out right now?
Yes, I need to check out.
Okay. So
Sorry, guys.
you're going to give us a number from 0 to 9 on how this session went for you and what you're going to be working on next.
I think like 7.
Okay.
And I didn't understand the other question. Like,
so what are your next steps? Like, what will you be working on over the next week? What are you going to do over the next week?
and the next week, I think I'm still in my job, still working and having a good time with my friends because it's New Year now.
Nice.
We should rest a little bit.
I would say overall, communicate on Discord. You're going to be choosing your position if approved in the budget, which at this time seems, like a pretty good probability that you would be approved. And then you would also be to, get started with scheduling and doing your orientation. Okay, so we're going to schedule an initial orientation session. All right.
Okay. Yes. You're going to send me like a chat from Discord, or we'll talking by email or cell phone.
Everything will go through Discord. Yes.
Okay.
So for now, we're going to be shifting from Discord in the future and getting a little bit more public. But overall, Discord is where we communicate as a team, and we will make sure everything is there for you that you need to know.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Awesome, thanks all. Okay, so let's go.
Well, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
All right, so Chinendu, let's get into your pop. For some reason, I just can't get this link to work. Let me try to delete a couple things and see right now.
Have you been able to open the link?
Yes, oh no, this is Soul again. Let me see here. I just don't understand why it's not working. I just want link. All right, let me try to go again from Discord. Discord, I am looking for Hindu. All right. So we are looking for your props. So they come into here. It should be. It's that D. Yeah, it should be this one. So is it gonna work or what? There it is. It's working. All right. So I copy, paste into our notes. Okay, so that is working now. Here's your pop. So let's take a quick look at your pop. It says your pay rate is not particularly clear. So I can't edit this, but you're going to want to fix this a little bit. The format is number of hours per week, so it's 20 hours per week for, looks like $320 per month. Is that correct?
Yes,
All right, so
correct.
make sure that it's in this format: 20 hours per week for $320 per month, and then you can just put like $3,840 per year. Okay,
Yes.
and then it's $4 an hour is always good to have at the end as well. $4 per hour. Perfect. Okay, so that looks good. Do you have
Yes,
any
wait.
questions? Anyone do? Do you have any questions?
I have any question?
Yeah, off the bat, do you have any just general questions you want to ask now? Otherwise, we're going to go into your interview.
Yes, please go into the interview. I
Okay,
think maybe if I have anything to ask, maybe along the way.
great. Does anyone want to do the interview questions, or should I do it? Okay.
Okay. Are you getting the link, please?
It's in the notes. It's right here. Line 27 is the interview question. And I also have it here. Do you want me to link it on Discord, or I can also link it into the Gypsy?
Yeah. I would like that.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count.
Okay,
One,
well,
two, three,
I'll
four.
Number
get started.
27,
If anyone wants to help with the interview questions, let me know.
I can try.
Yeah. Lucy, do you want
Let
to get
me try.
started? Okay.
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 So this is Chin.
Oh, Chenendram. We are
Chinwendu.
Chinendu.
Chinedu.
Different.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a hard name, sure. We are going to
Sorry.
begin our interview.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. What's your name? Can you tell us your name, please?
Okay, my name is Chinwendu Wachiku.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you able to communicate? Communication. Can you able to communicate fluent in English?
Yes, very well.
Okay. You say you can speak English fluent.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, what professional level can you engage in? They are like interaction. It's also important for
Yes.
workers to engage in professional conduct and level of interaction that
Yes.
respectful in achieving work goals and outcome.
Yes. As a community, yes, I think my level of interaction is fair. It's fair. So maybe 8, 7, 9.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you have internet stable electricity audio?
Yes. We have uh, we have in Nigeria our electricity is not stable, but we have a backup system, and I have a backup system, the inverter unit, which is what I'm using now, and that is reliable. So I have a reliable electricity and also a reliable internet system.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you show up on time? And are you early present schedule? Do you show up on time?
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write
Yes,
down whatever you were about to say
yes,
and take a break for 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
yes. For
What
me,
happens if you don't show up on time, or if, for example, you have a schedule for the session, maybe you caught up somewhere?
okay. It is always good to communicate. It is always good to communicate before the time if there is any um, eventuality, maybe in advent of any reason, have to communicate.
Okay. Can you cancel your session just like Now, like let's say you want to, we have a session in like 5 minutes or right now. Are you able to cancel the session right now, or you have to alert people? You have to alert the people on time. You are not going to make it, or how do you cancel your session? Is it advance or on time? I mean,
It's
when
supposed
you
to
have
be
a
on
session.
time. It is not advisable to cancel any session when it is almost close to the time. So if any cancellation should be on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you follow through with the work until it's complete for final output or deliverable? Very few workers actually follow through all the way. Mhm.
Yeah, the reason of every work is to meet the target, the goal, and it's not something one has to stop halfway. So mm, the the goal, the target of every job is the ultimate. So I follow to the end.
Okay. Do you get work complete within the minimal of assign and training?
Yes, any job, any task that is given with a time frame, a timeline. If it is not achievable within that timeline, it is important to tell the client. So, but every accepted job and that has a timeline has to be completed before the timeline or on the timeline.
Okay, thank you. Uh-huh. The next question. Sorry, I'm like trying to get another question. Do you follow for policy? We have policies.
Yes, that is what makes up any organization. Policies make up any organization. So it is expected that any staff or worker should follow policies that are always good for the organization.
I think you skipped a question, Lucy.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. Do okay. I don't understand this question, Jay.
Yeah, so this relates to your budget. So you're currently budgeted at 20 hours per week. So if you were going to work substantial hours above 20 hours, it would be, for example, 30 hours, 40 hours a week. So that would be working more time than you are budgeted. It's perfectly fine to just be doing your 20 hours and just get paid for the time that you want to get paid for it. So it's up to you.
Yes, I made it 20 hours per week because it's just a new intake. I'm just starting the work and I have to understand what it takes and then I can put in more time to it
Okay.
Okay, cool.
where it demands.
Great.
Skill and potential. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you able? Are they able to schedule or help?
It's 4
Do you
o'clock.
able to schedule and help with the global team scheduling?
Okay, yes. Whenever a schedule is to be made, it is important to know the area on the globe so one can fit into the exact time. I'm able to do that.
But you have experience scheduling with people across the world.
Hello?
Do you have experience scheduling with people in different time zones all across the world?
Okay, okay, yes, I have experience in that.